Well, morning diggers. I'm out in this bloody storm whatever they call it. It's just horrendous. It's been windy. I think it's like 90 odd mile-an-hour winds. It was coming up the blooming Bristol Channel, and I've been flat out detecting in it today. And yeah, I've enjoyed myself, but mad, absolutely mad. But that's detecting for you. And if you want to find the goods, you've got to get out there and get digging. But anyway, thanks for watching and all that sort of thing. I see my subscriptions have gone up. I'm really pleased about that. But if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, ding ding, and we'll see you at the first hole. Well, the first hole's been and gone, and we're nearly at the last hole, but I've only just remembered my intro. But never mind, on to the first. Well, we've been going for a couple of hours now. We haven't found a lot, but and luckily enough, this might be a good start. After about 2 hours, just found a sixpence again. That's the 9th sixpence I've had in the last couple of digs. Blimmin' potty. I'm just trying to look at the date of it. No, I can't get a date as yet. I expect it's, where's Lizzie on the back, so it's got to be 53 onwards. So yeah, that's sixpence after all that messing. Well, when you're digging moo tubes all day and you think you go around the bend and then you dig up a nut. Yep, definitely going nuts. Here we go, nuts. Right, just thought I'd do a live dig here. 84, 85, 89. I think it's probably going to be a 2p. Somebody was asking me about this, what's it called? Talensin mounts that I wear around my neck for filming and stuff. The foam goes on it actually, and all the rest of it. But when I'm digging live, it seems to wobble about a bit. Not that I could do much about it, but right, there's something down this there hole. Let's have a look. See what goes on. Ah, it's in the sidewall there somewhere. What we got? Oh. Let's have a look. Oh. We got a coin, or is it a bit of crap, or where's it gone? There you go. There's a coin of some sort there, I think, and it looks as though it's a, oh God only knows. I'll let it dry off. It looks like it's a old penny. I'm not sure. Don't really want to start messing and taking my gloves off and stuff, so I'll let it dry out and I'll let you know. Well, this is an interesting one here of all places as well. It's a 2-ring bullet of some sort. That's the first one I've ever found here, and that is nuts. Imagine getting hit by that. Yeah, I'm just trying to date it. We're thinking First World War. Don't know. We got Ops Orton with us, so we'll ask him. He's a military man. You know, sometimes we get a lot of junk and sometimes we get some good stuff, but well, this is an interesting one. No head. There's a soldier, look. He's got no head. Am I seeing things, or has he got no head? He's definitely headless. He's going that way, and he's going that way. So, well, this is an interesting one, and I've seen this before, and I can't quite suss out what it is. It's a badge of some sort, I think. I don't know. I'm going to go and ask my mate Bill, see if he knows. What is wrong with you? Yeah. Right. Have you done your bit yet or no?
Tuned in fear of what comes after. We'll hold on for better days. Let our past begin to shatter.
Well, we're back up in Somerset today, and I reckon that's a spindle whorl. Try dating that. Could be anything. Could be Roman, medieval. Don't know. 300-400 years old, maybe. Lovely. Nice little find. The manticore up to 25. Usually you have it on about 22, 23. But I thought, well, there's no wires about. No problems. But I've just come up with this erratic signal, sort of 29:31. So I'll give it a dig. I just had a button up and some other bits and pieces, nothing much. Massive bit of lead I left up by the telegraph pole there. I picked that up on the way back, and otherwise my pants will be falling down, and we wouldn't want that in this chilly weather. But yeah, it's right down on the ferris now. Yeah, so it's probably lead, but we'll give it a go. I was over here the other day and it's raining and windy. It's supposed to be gale force tomorrow, so that's why we come up here today, just to get it out of the way, just to see if we can find anything. Ooh. There you go, got imprint of a button there or something. And there it is, a button. So that's the second one I've had across here, and I'm trying to. I'm gonna have to have a look on LiDAR, but we were talking about that just now. But yeah, I'm trying to keep some sort of pathway. We had a sort of denarius from here not so long ago, and there's nothing else about. But we are finding little bits, buttons and stuff. But you know, that's an old tomback that's probably going back 1700, 1800, something like that. On to the next. Do you know, every time I come up here, it starts to blimmin' rain. Anyway, I've got some sort of signal. Yeah. The forecast said, no, it wasn't going to rain today. But here it comes. But never mind. It's not going to dampen us. Well, it will, but dampen our spirits. I think this is lead. There's a hell of a lot of lead up here. You can hear it. That sort of. Yeah, it's gone right down onto the bottom ferris. So there's no consistency there. But we'll have a look. See what's there. But will we? I'm gonna have to dig that out a little bit more yet. Hang on. Yeah, well I got it out. A bit more lead. So right down there as well. Look, a bit deep. Right down there. And there's a bit more down there, I think. Let's get that out. Well, that was really, really odd. Same hole under that lead, and I think I've got a Roman grot. I'm not sure. Might be too thin. It might be a George. I don't know, but right under that lead, there's something on it. It looks like there's some writing around the side. But anyway, on to the next. So I'm on the old manticore today, and as I said earlier, I wanged him at the 25, and I just sort of got. It's ground here where you can turn it up. There are certain places where there's so much trash and so much waste where you can't really detect over 22. But I'm on 25, and one thing I was thinking just now is I could turn it down and come down to 22, 23 if I get a target. But 25 on here is sort of doing it. And I've just had, I think this is a shoe buckle of some sort. But yeah, I've had a few bits now. I've just had that tomback and this bit of shoe buckle. It's not going to set the world alight, but one thing it is doing is telling me that there was people here. And I'm getting a little bit of confidence turning up the old manticore, which I don't usually do. Anyway, on to the next. Well, here we go then. Next live dig. 35. I'll switch it down a minute and see what that looks like then. Bit fuzzy. Let's give it a go. Don't think it's all that deep actually. 6 inches maybe. But I'm right by a hedge now, and that shouts out shotgun shells. So, you know, you can always hope for something different, but probably not. Oh, where the hell did that go? Over here? Let's have a look. I think it's a shotgun shell. Can I see it? I think it fell off the bottom of the clod. Oh, a bit of lead, I think. Again. Yeah, there you go. There's tons of it up here. Loads and loads and loads. And one of the clips, I think we found one that was I don't know if it's 3 kilos, I think it was. Massive, great thing. Anyway, more lead. Well, we haven't had a lot up today, but I've just had this up. I think that's a bit of horse decoration or something or other. Not sure. I thought it was a shotty at first, but yeah, it's not old. Probably 1900s, maybe. And this is a pot mend. And we were just chatting about this because we were wondering about the heights of it and all that sort of stuff, whether it was or whether it wasn't a pot mend. But if this was mending a pot and the pot broke, then that would be a pot mend. So yeah, date could be anything. Can be back to the Roman times, 300 AD. Don't know. Or it could be sort of 1600s, but it's definitely old. Anyway, on to the next. Well, this was a scratchy signal. I was going to do a live dig on this one, but my hands are clean. That just proves I haven't been digging much today. Got a bloody digger yesterday. But yeah, we got a little thimble there, which is always nice to see. Always welcoming, rather than a bloody... I think just now I must have had 8 moo tubes on the trot. And this up here is good ground. We had, as I said earlier, we had a denarius up not so long ago up here, but it's not producing today, but I'm not going to moan at that. The detectoring gods have come back on our side, I think. Anyway, moving on. Right, here we go. I don't know what this is. Now this, if you could see it, I'm going to clean it up later. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to put it under the tap. But there's something going on with that bit. No idea what, but what do you reckon? What a thing that is. It's big. Come on, focus. Not sure, but I'll get back to you. Well, change fields, change days, and we're out in Storm whatever it is. It begins with a D. I don't know exactly what it is, but there's Bill over there from Somerset Searchers who's out with me. Oh, bloody hell, it's cold. But anyway, I've just had this come up. Old nail, I know, but it's something and nothing. Got to look into that. I haven't seen one of those before. It looks like a peg of some sort, but don't know. Anyway, got the manticore again. Got it notched up to 24, and just heading across these fields. And it is bloody windy. But never mind, we're not going to worry. We're going to keep going. Right, on here somewhere is it's a 26. It's quite a good 26 as well, actually. 26, 27 that way. And I was doing air tests last night, and I reckon for every sort of bar on here is about an inch. So I'm going to look at them in sort of inches now. So this one, it's sort of 3 inches down, I reckon. So I'll dig a small plug here and have a look. And I'm not going to complain about the weather because I'm out in it and I'm enjoying it. I reckon that'll be fun. We're out the plug, so we're out the hole. It's gone a bit dodgy now. Ooh, this is where the lead kicks in, I bet. No, we don't want no lead, not in this. Oh look, we got a coin. What's that? Oh, blimey. 5 pence. Am I pleased to see that? I'm not so sure. Anyway, an old 5p piece. Looks as though we got another digger here somewhere. It's around about 30, 31. So, yeah, 3 inches down. But this is bloody hard. But I had a power cut this morning. I have no internet, no bloody anything. Didn't even have a cup of tea. Where the hell's that gone? Oh, there it is. Whatever that is, I suppose. Is that tin? Looks like tin. Well, it's a bit of lead, but it's a sort of roundy bit of lead. Looks like a bloody plectrum off a guitar, but yeah, no, it's just a bit of lead. Anyway, on to the next. Well, I'm going to do the next one a live dig, so there's something there. Oh, Christ. On the top, 84. That could either be a bit of tin or a coin or something. No. Oh, get on. Even the water filter is starting to leak. Hey, whatever. What that is? Something there. I'm just hoping I can see it on the top and just sort of take it off and get on, but got to do the groundwork as well. What's in here? Oh, there you go. Thought it might have been a coin of some sort, but looks pretty toasted, but clean up. Just see a dent on the top. So that's a George III, I think. Yeah, so we're on it. And on to the next. I got a bit of a dodgy one here. 67, 68, and it's a big sort of bubble on the 2D screen, but it sounds alright. So, if it sounds alright, the sound normally supersedes the 2D screen anyway. I can hardly bloody talk now. Oh dear. Yeah, it's not in there. It's not in there. Where the hell has that gone? Hey? Is it in there? No. Is it in there? It's at the top somewhere. Ow! Ooh! Ooh! It's right on the top. Which is usually can, but you never know. Might get lucky. There's something there, and that looks like a button of some sort. You can see it. I don't know. Hang on. Have we got trouble at mill here? Or no? I think we got a button. Heartbeat, why do you miss? Oh God. AF lock, what's that? Anyway, I'm going to say this is a... I thought it was a hammered at first, but I think that is a shilling. I think. I'll just wash that off a minute. My phone's coming up with something that's got water in it and it's going to shut down in a minute, but I'll have a look. So I can get... yeah, let's have a look. Right, so that's it. I think that's a bullhead sixpence, wouldn't you say? George III. It looks a bit trashed actually, so it might be one of those ones that are oh, I can't remember what they call them, counterfeit ones. I don't know. So it really doesn't look like silver to me. Something's going on it, but yeah. Anyway, it's milled as well, so it's got milled edge. So God knows what the date of that be, but a bit of silver. Well, I've just had something come up again on my phone saying you're not doing it any good by having it out in the wet. So I've put it back in my pocket, but I've just had this up and I'm not too sure if it's a love token or if it's a trashed button. Any of these things that I'm out at the minute, I got a hell of a job to clean them because they're just diggered. I think this might be a button, but why would it be like that? Unless somebody got mad with it, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Well, this one's just popped up on the 12, and I just said on the last one I thought it was a button and it was bent over, but yeah, got another one here that's bent over. Wonder what's happened there. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, moving on. Well, I didn't do a live jig on that one because I was using it an navigating signal. But in my race, when I put my gloves on, I actually got the target. So I think, do you see that? I think that's a Vicky Young head. So that should be sort of 1840 onwards, upwards. And it's a, you got the Britannia on the front. So I think that's a farthing. Maybe? I don't think it's a half, or it's definitely not full, but there's Vicky on there, that. He is cold, but if she comes up, it's all worth it. Yeah, so anyway, on to the next. Well, I can never get to the bottom of what these things are. I think they're, I don't know, is that a pipe tamper? I'm not sure. Covered in mud, have to clean it off. I don't know how old it is, but yeah, not bad. Oh, that is. Yeah, interesting. Right, here we go. It's a bit all over the place now. I think it's a 60 odd, 66, 67. I can already see straight. I don't know what it's been like near you, but over these last couple of days, stinker, there's winds. Not anymore now, last night. Crazy. But anyway, it's in there somewhere. Yeah, steady, but could be anything. Something like that. I think sometimes your hands are colder, the gloves on, than what they are with them off, especially these sort of so-called waterproof ones. So, I'll put that. I don't know. Can't see nothing. Oh, eventually, see the button or a coin? Looking like a button. I think it is a button. I'll take it. Button's a button. Right, I got Bill here from Somerset Searchers. There he is, there's his little thing there, up on the right. There you go. But I've just found this, and Bill keeps telling me what it is, and I just can't take it all in.
Right, basically, it's a lead item, right? And there is a dimple in the bottom. And what that is the leftovers in the bottom of the melting pot. They used to melt the lead in before they poured it into whatever they wanted to make. That is the leavings. But what's even better, there's another one. Yeah, little dimple. Right there, look. A match pair.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. The leavings in the bottom of a melting pot.
Thank you very much, Bill.
No problem, Andy.
And we're going to move on.
Yeah, I've had enough. I've got sore nipples now as well. I never think you'd have to take your nipples out to go metal detecting.
Are we moving on, Bill?
I'm moving on.
Well, just had a little Vicky, another one of those, and I think it's 1867. Not quite sure. Just about see it, but I can't clean anything up here. It's bloody murder, actually. But yeah, it's a farthing. So that'll do, and on to the next. Well, here we go. First buckle of the day. And as I said, I just keep saying I can't clean anything up, but there's some nice pattern on here. I'll try and clean it up a little bit later and put it on the outro and all the finds that we've had over the last couple of days. So yeah, lovely, bit of a buckle. Well, this has been hard. It's been really hard, but dunno, here we go. We got a long cross here, and we think it's an Edward penny of some sort. And again, we're going to give it a good clean when we get back, but yeah, a hammered coin. And in this weather too, Storm Dean, whatever it is, in these 80 odd mile an hour winds. But yeah, nice hammered. I'll get a picture of that in a minute. Anyway, on to the next. Well, somewhere here it's got a bit dodgy again now, but there's a 60 something here, and gonna give it a go. And why not? It'd be rude not to. I can't leave it here. I reckon button somewhere, or a bit of lead. Yeah, it's tightened up a little bit now. 65 on the top. There we go. And there, that sounded odd on the pointer as well. Yeah, I think, what do I say? Button again. Just talking to Bill. And every button we're digging has got the shank on. There you go, full shank again. Anyway, moving on. Well, here we are. We just finished a dig. We're up in Somerset, and that was bloody windy.
Freezing, bud. Freezing.
Oh, for God's sake. And we're giving up now. And it's not even dark. It's about what, 3 o'clock?
Yeah, about that.
About 3 o'clock. Anyway, we had some nice bits, a few buttons. We had a hammered. We had a, what's that lead thing you keep telling me about?
At the bottom of the,
Yeah,
bottom of the melting pot.
yeah, it's in there. I keep forgetting. I got a bloody clue. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Hitting that button, and I'll put Bill's thing up here, and have a look at his channel as well. It's brilliant. Anyway, see you again. Well, here we are. Here are the finds, and I'm going to use this, some sort of nail. Didn't know what that was. Didn't have a clue. Anyway, there's a couple of thicky young heads there. Button. Don't know what that was. I think it's some off a horse. That was a thimble, and that was the spindle whirl. Yeah, that was a 5 pence. This here was a Bristol token. I don't know if you can see that. Just to get that in. Don't know. Maybe. It's the Bristol token, that is. Yeah, can hardly see it. But it was a token of some sorts. So as we go on, we got a penny here. I think I've done that. 5p. Button, and I said that was a pipe tamper, but it's not. It's a hook. It's a curtain hook or a hat hook or whatever you want to hook on it. Off we go here to the buttons. Button, shotty, and then we had a coin spill here, which I didn't film, and I think it's about £3.60, and there's a 50 pence somewhere to go with that. That ended up being, I looked on IDMe, that Tony's site, and that ended up being a Roman sort of horsey, rainy type thing. Don't even know exactly what it's called, but yeah, there's a terret, something or other, I don't know. Anyway, so we got a buckle here, and then we've got, I thought this here was a coin, I'm not sure, still not, yeah, I thought it was a love token actually, but it's bent over too far. And we've got a bullhead here, which is a shilling. I'll just turn it over. There you are. I thought it was a forgery, this one, but might be, might not be, don't know. A little Edward Pannier, long cross, and then we had another button, and we had that buckle I was talking about. That's quite nice. It's got some pattern on there. Yeah. And then we had these things here. Those Bill was talking about them. I don't know what they are. At the bottom of a melting pot, and they, you know, that's the holes at the bottom. They're both lead, and I think we another bit of a hook. And a little button there I didn't film. It's quite nice actually, that one. Can't see much of it, but yeah, it's got those little squares on. So there you go. There was other bits and pieces as well, but we had a good day. Good day out by all, and thanks for watching.